Greetings and a warm welcome to this week's edition of 401k Real Talk. This is Fred Barstein, contributing editor at wealthmanagement.com's RPA Omni channel and CEO at Trow, TPSU, and 401k TV. I review all of the past week's stories and select the most important and interesting ones, providing open, honest, and candid discussion you will not get anywhere else. So let's get real. First story, the retirement industry reached $40 trillion in Q2 this year, according to the ICI, led by 14.3 trillion IRAs and 11.3 trillion in DC plans, with participant-directed plans accounting for 64% of all assets. IRAs have grown by 204% since 2007, followed by 152% by DC plans, and just 27% for private DB, which has just 3.2 trillion. While significant, the S&P has grown from 1,468 in 2006 to 5,600 over the same period, or 2013%, with IRAs aided by rollovers and hindered by withdrawals, and DC plans helped by contributions and hurt by rollovers. So while the 40 trillion milestone is worth celebrating, especially on ERISA's 50th anniversary, it's also worth noting that investable wealth assets at the end of 2023 were 118.3 trillion, growing 137% since 2007, where asset managers and advisors can charge more, which is why the wealth management industry has so many more providers and advisors, despite the growing attention to retirement plans. Next story, when the big dog barks, the pack listens. Fidelity announced it would not allow credential sharing, making it more difficult for advisors to manage their clients' DC accounts through firms like Pantera, Future Capital, and Bloom. The Boston behemoth stated the move was done in the customer's best interest to enhance security and customer exposure. In 2023, Fidelity limited screen scraping, forcing data miners to use their API, which may be the route that credential sharing firms must go. Though these firms are still small, they have signed up an impressive array of clients, including CapTrust and Commonwealth, which may force the issue with Fidelity as the convergence of wealth and retirement marches on, raising questions of whether other record keepers will follow or use the move to compete. Next story, over 20% of retirement plan websites have flunked basic consumer expectations, while a similar percentage failed to provide a valuable experience, according to the latest J.D. Powers report. The firm warned that clients are in danger of being digitally disengaged, judged by websites' ease of use and ability to find information, falling behind other industries like insurance, auto finance, utilities, and banking. The top three firms were Schwab, Nationwide, and Fidelity, all consumer brands. DC participants will judge their digital experience against consumer websites and apps, not other record keepers. Next story, Commonwealth announced a PAP using Bestwell as the record keeper and PPP and Future Plan as the TPA after a long and protracted process. While MassMutual announced their PAP over a year ago, most other broker-dealers are taking a wait-and-see approach, deploying an integrated, unbundled support system, leveraging the home office and 338 services for smaller as well as larger plans. Next story, what are the attributes of a great retirement plan advisor? Read my recent wealthmanagement.com column, which details the evolution of RPAs from fund pickers to co-fiduciaries to fee detectives, and now financial benefit consultants as the convergence of wealth, retirement, and benefit heats up. There are 9 attributes covering 3 areas, including industry and business knowledge, science and technology, and human elements. See how you compare. And last but not least, this week's LinkedIn poll asked, which of the following record keepers are the most advisor friendly? Due to restrictions within LinkedIn, only 4 could be listed, with John Hancock the overwhelming favorite. Look for my next LinkedIn poll on Friday about who will win the World Series. I know my pick. So those are the most important and interesting stories from the past week. I listed a few others I thought were worth reading, covering half of all RPAs expect to leverage AI. The House passes an anti-ESG bill. T. Rowe Price releases their annual RPA consultant survey. 401go partners with Pantera, and BlackRock and Microsoft plan a $30 billion AI investment fund. Please let me know if I missed anything or if you'd like to comment. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking to you next week on 401k Real Talk.